Scott Cawthon announces an insane collaboration between the creators of some of the most renowned Five Nights at Freddy's fan games today, right here, right now on Awesome Gamer Dude. What's up, gamer dudes and gamer gals? I'm Nathan and welcome to my channel. In about 30 seconds, I'm going to share with you all the latest Five Nights at Freddy's news. But before I do that, make sure to comment down below your favorite Five Nights at Freddy's fan game and your predictions for this amazing collab. And now, without further ado, let's get started with today's video. So I don't think anyone was expecting this, myself included. If you told me a few months ago Scott was working on a huge project with almost every major fan game developer, I would have been like, bruh, you serious? That's about as plausible as me being president of the United States and Waluigi getting into Smash.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Well, just today, Scott Cawthon put out a post on Reddit announcing something called the Fazbear Fanverse initiative. I'm going to read it all the way through first, and then I'll stop to highlight some of the points he made afterwards. Hey guys, I just wanted to tell you about a little project that I've been working on for a while now. It's a giant collaboration involving several fan game creators who have made some of the most popular fan games over the years here in the community. It's a project that's designed to invest into those franchises, give back to the developers, and hopefully bring new entries to the franchises as well. There has been some great fan-made spin-off universes created in this community, and I want to see them keep going. That's why I've put some of my own cash towards development of new games in those game series. However, I'm going to stay out of the development side of things so that these creators can do their own thing. They're going to develop these games and interact with the fan base just as they would have normally, and when the games are done, they'll be released on GameJolt for free just like normal. The difference now is that they'll also be bundled up with other games from the same series, such as the classic versions or remakes or mini-games, and sold on most major consoles and mobile as well. At least, that's the plan. Did I mention that there may be some toys and other merchandise of those fan games too? So, what's in the initial lineup? Emil will be bringing you Five Nights at Candy's 4. Nixon will be bringing you the Joy of Creation Ignited Collection. Kane will be bringing you the Pop Goes Evergreen. Jonachrome will be bringing you One Night at Flumpty's 3. And finally, Fiznum will be bringing you a remake/reimagining of the original Five Nights at Freddy's. Since some of the older fan games have used copyrighted assets or assets created by other people, etc., some are getting remade in part or remade entirely. Some are being remade completely from scratch with new character designs, some new sound design, and new artwork. It's a big project on the part of all of these creators, so please show these developers some support. I want to see these games on consoles, and then maybe if it goes well, I can add more fan games to this project in the future. So yeah, I'd really like to see this turn into something cool. What do you think? What do I think? What do I think? I think this may be the single greatest thing any developer has ever done for their community. Not only is Scott offering to mass-produce merchandise for these fan creators, but he's even chiming in with his own money to make it happen. If anyone had doubts of Scott being greedy when open source was kicked off GameJolt, I hope this shows you that he really does care about the fan base he has built. Now about the project itself. There's so much to unpack that I actually have to read it twice to make sure I covered everything. Let's start with the most obvious stuff. We'll be getting new games for almost every major Five Nights at Freddy's fan game, including a new Flumpty's which hasn't seen the light of day since its cancellation in 2016, and the Joy of Creation, one of the scariest Five Nights at Freddy's fan games to date. Scott also mentions that he may add more fan games in the future, so entries like Day Shift at Freddy's and Jollibees could be incorporated. However, I want to clarify that none of this is confirmed. Scott makes it clear that this is just an idea, so worst case scenario, the whole project falls through. Still, with all the financial backing Scott has, I doubt this project will crumble anytime soon. In addition to those fan games, we will also be getting a remake of the original Five Nights at Freddy's. Orchestrating this will be Fiznum, who is, lo and behold, the creator of open source. I played this fan game before it was removed from GameJolt, and wow, it was terrifying. So putting this creator in control of the remakes was a great move by Scott, and even though his reputation isn't perfect, I think FizzNum will deliver a product worth getting excited about. Keep in mind, FizzNum will probably only be remaking the first and probably second game, so don't expect a remake of every game in the series. Finally, Scott plans to bring these games to consoles in addition to mobile. Scott, you have already proven to be an amazing developer, but putting fan games on consoles takes the cake. Not only does that mean that Pop Goes or Five Nights at Candy's is playable on consoles, but it means Five Nights at Freddy's is about to form its own spot in the console market. Honestly, this could be a game changer for the series, and games like The Joy of Creation could really bring the whole franchise back to mainstream. It's a risky gamble, sure, but I think this whole concept is just incredible, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. Most importantly, the fan game creators who have poured hours of work into their games, all for no pay, will finally get the recognition they deserve. Scott, on behalf of the entire Five Nights at Freddy's community, thank you for being such an amazing person. Now all we need is for fan games to be considered canon, and we have a Five Nights at Freddy's universe that just can't be matched. You think Endgame was the biggest crossover? Think again, Iron Man ain't got nothing on Freddy Fazbear. So that just about does it for today's installment of Five Nights at Freddy's News. If you enjoyed it, then maybe administer a big ol' like and subscribe for more Five Nights at Freddy's updates in the foreseeable future. That's all for now. Once again, I'm Nathan reporting some Five Nights at Freddy's news here on Awesome Gamer Dude. Thanks for watching and have an amazing rest of your day.